Why do you think this particular app, with such a blunt premise, has really resonated so strongly?
That's right. So the app's unique name, you can see, Are You Dead, really makes itself stand out in an overcrowded app market. So it has also strikingly simple design features with just one click. And that aligns very well with the needs of a fast, rhythm, digitally immediate society. Also, we can see solo living has gradually evolved into a global pattern and has become increasingly mainstream in many countries, not only China, but also in a lot of other countries like in East Asia, North America, and North Europe. And many of these regions also see a large number of Chinese diaspora, so who also make up a
Right.
significant proportion of the user base. Mhm.
You know, in the United States, they had this device that if someone elderly fell, they could hit a button and it said, you know, help, I've fallen and I can't get up. And it is the stuff that late night comics have had a field day with. But this is something entirely different. This app really bridges digital check-ins with real-world emergency contacts. Why? Spell the obvious reasons that it's so critically important to have somebody that you can connect and reach on the other end of this.
You're right. That online offline connection really matters because social media we know enables frequent interactions online, and that rarely translate into face-to-face interaction. Whereas face-to-face interaction also restricted by distance, space, and time. So this app really fills in this gap between the two separate domains. And also, as a simple tap, you could see that potentially translate into real-world support, and that gives users peace of mind without needing constant communication. Plus, the connection is also essential in care and safety-driven markets because it's not only about bridging communication, but also about trust, reliability, social responsibility, etc. But I want to say is the app doesn't really offer immediate response in emergency situations because it takes 1 to 2 days for someone to react, and this can be delayed. And also, there's also no guarantee for the designated emergency contact to respond within the set time frame. So in this sense, the connection between the digital and the physical could be problematic because it's not fully sufficient, and only meaningful reaction from the real world would make sense to me. Yeah.
Yeah, indeed. What about the name change from Are You Dead Yet to Demumu? And to what degree do you think that is playing into this viral success? And also, you've touched upon it. It really does reach an unmet need.
Right. There are quite a few unmet needs here. So, like the needs to build a safety or a care network for a rising number of solo dwellers. You can imagine someone just, fall all of a sudden at home, or getting sick, or have delayed emergency response. And an app like this could be helpful, especially I'm thinking for the empty nest elders with health conditions. Those are the most vulnerable people. Also, the needs to provide basic care to address the growing level of loneliness and sense of insecurity among these solo dwellers. Plus that, the needs to build this trust-based network that is easy to use and easy to maintain. That is essential as well.
You know, I think you really hit the nail on the head there because so many people, whether they're elderly or middle-aged or even young, are finding themselves living alone right now. So how does this living alone factor really play in to the app's success?
Right, the app is clearly responding to the growing number of solo dwellers across age, across different backgrounds, demographics, especially in this urban and highly mobile economies. So this trend creates a large and expanding consumer base for this app. Also, the design is friendly, easy to use, helping people who live alone feel that their presence really matters to others and they get cared by others. So this also is done without, taking away their own independence
Mm.
and also their individuality. And this balance also matters. And plus, it builds trust without being intrusive because regular check-in paired with this emergency alert can create a sense of accountability and also trust in a subtle way, and that helps to reassure the users not to feeling too overwhelming, and also presumably this sense of feeling is preferred by a lot of users.